On the air, and good evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas. Brett Corbin along with Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team, for a non-conference affair between UNG and the Eagles of Reinhardt. This, the 23rd meeting in the series. It's been a long time, Lee, since these two teams have played. You have to go back to 2015, but it has been all Nighthawks in this series, the last 14 in a row.
Yes, back to our NAIA days when we both shared the Georgia's conference here. Played twice at least every year, right down the road, less than an hour away. It's kind of that Division I, Division II, Division III model analysis too, because it's being interpreted on Reinhardt's part as an exhibition game, but a countable game for North Georgia, and I just find that an odd situation, right? So you've got an underdog who can really afford to throw maybe a differing and varying style of haymaker, understanding that it will not count against the record. And I know that a lot of Division IIs play ones in that model, and threes play twos and ones in that model. So it's just a very unique interpretation of the rule book. But to your point, it's a familiar foe that has gotten off to a very good start at the NAI level, and a really good test for the Nighthawks to, number one, knock off the rust from the break and prepare for the rigorous run through the Peach Belt through the Peach Belt Conference.
To say that Reinhardt has gotten off to a good start might be an understatement. 12-0 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, 12-3 overall. Obviously, they do a lot of things well.
Yeah, you got Toby Wagner, the head coach, spent a lot of time as an assistant at Georgia College, so he's familiar with the league and understands what good women's basketball is about. Just watching them warm up, they seem to have a good bit of depth and are very comfortable behind the three-point line. So it'll be interesting to see how we respond to the time off, and are we going to just focus on us being really good at us, or has there been an intentional game plan with these ladies? We'll see here in about a minute and a half.
All right, it'll be Reinhardt 13-3 against the University of North Georgia Nighthawks at 9-1. We will have the starting lineups and the opening tip for you right around the backside of this break. Stay with us. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
Back courtside, time for your starting lineups. First for the Eagles of Reinhardt, under head coach Toby Wagner. They'll be starting number 2, Ivana Preston, a 5'7" junior from Jonesboro. Number 3, Summer Kramer, a 5'4" grad student, last of Trinity Christian College. Number 10, Julia Kraft, 5'4" junior from Kenton. Number 11, Ashley Woodruff, their leading scorer at 14 points a game and 45% beyond the arc. And rounding out the starting 5, number 33, Tara Gibson, a 5'9" senior from Rome, Georgia. Again, the Eagles 13-3 overall, 12-0 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Now for the Nighthawks of UNG under head coach Buffy Burson, 9-1 overall, 2-0 in the Peach Belt. They'll be starting number 3, Kaylee Sticker. Number 5, Carly Fahey. Number 21, Josie Earnhardt. Number 24, Caroline Martin. And number 32, Kayla Massip. Again, the Nighthawks 2-0 in Peach Belt Conference play. Always good, Mr. Glenn, to get off to a good start in the Peach Belt.
Which they have done, and it's going to be interesting to see if we can kind of get that rust knocked off before we jump back into it here with 2 away games. Georgia Southwestern, top 25 team, Lander, perennial power. You know, you always hear Lander, North Georgia. So it's not like we get to ease back in. So I think that the timing of this game here versus Reinhardt, albeit a very challenging competition against a very good NAIA club, I think that the timing is great for North Georgia to be able to have a live game experience, because the Peach Belt Conference, when you get on that cadence of Wednesday, Saturday, and then sneak in there a Monday game, man, it's hard.
Yep.
It's hard.
Nighthawks coming into tonight fresh off a victory over Wingate, 67-61, back on the 19th of the month. Nighthawks dressed in their black uniforms, blue numerals, white trim. It'll be Kayla Massip jumping against Tara Gibson. The ball in the air and the tip controlled easily by Kayla. And we are underway. First possession of the first quarter here in Dahlonega. Glad you've joined us for Nighthawk basketball. Martin around the horn to Sticker, and Earnhardt skips it over. Now to Sticker in the lane, contact. Tried to get it back to Massip, but threw it away. And here come the Eagles. Their first touch, long lead pass to Gibson. Threw it, and standing just out of bounds, Summer Kramer, and that gives it right back.
Reinhardt right there, intentional out on the turnover of running, trying to outrun our bigs, reminiscent of Julianne Sutton, kind of that early game post run, just to set the tone. See how effective they can be against us in transition.
Second possession for North Georgia. Sticker has it, away to Earnhardt. Nice feed inside to Massip, up no good, would not fall. Rebound to Gibson. No score. We've played a minute here in quarter number 1.
Reinhardt in a zone defensively on the other end of the floor. One thing that I think that'll kind of loosen that zone up, and that's a Josie Earnhardt 3.
Yep.
So let's hope we can string up some stops and get her going early.
Shot clock winding down. That desperation 3 no good. And here come the Nighthawks. Caroline Martin with it. Caroline, the leading scorer in the Peach Belt at 17.7 a game. And had that one knocked down by Ivana Preston. Fahey, who has worked herself into the starting lineup of late. Now Sticker launches a 3. That one would not go. And rebound into the hands of Julia Kraft. Tipped away by Sticker. 8:17 to go here in quarter number one.
Eagles in man on that last possession, had to guard baseline out. A lot of times it's easier just to match up baseline out.
Woodruff, nothing there. Back out on the perimeter. Kraft stolen by Sticker and somehow saved it in bounds. Fahey, beautiful feed to Reinhardt, but the shot would not go. Couple of good looks inside that just have not dropped for North Georgia.
That's good transition basketball there too. 2v1, pulled the one to you. Nice bounce pass. Jersey had to finish with her left there.
Skip pass all the way across and into the hands of Julia Kraft, who gets the first bucket of the ball game. 2-0 Reinhardt. Martin thought about it for a split second. Josie Reinhardt, just as you mentioned.
Yeah, you got to really be checked in to where she's at offensively if you're going to play a zone against this.
3-2 North Georgia, 7:05 to go. Takeaway, lead pass up to Kaylee. Beautiful lay-in, and it's 5-2.
I like the extension of pressure, and that's something Carly Fahey brings, is that she gets her hand in passing lanes and agitates the offense.
Feed inside, the shot goes, and the foul. That was quite an effort to get the shot to go.
Yeah, nice finish there from
Gibson.
5'9" senior from Rome High School.
Missed the foul shot. And the score remains 5-4, 6:38 to go here in the first. Fahey to Sticker around the horn. Martin open for a three. In and out, no good. Reinhardt with the ball. Nothing doing on the wraparound. Out on the perimeter to Preston. Now Gibson will launch a three, in and out, no good, but an offensive board to Kraft. That goes out of bounds, and it is Nighthawk basketball.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds from guards that will kind of sprint in there on missed jump shots can really be a pet peeve for you defensively when you feel like you've got to stop, but that's just really an effort decision made by the guard to try to get in there. And, you know, we're not really a transition team, so you're not giving up anything should you miss on the offensive glass.
Contact inside. That will go on North Georgia's side of the ledger. That shot is shy, out of bounds and over to the Nighthawks. Substitution, first of the game, and checking in for the Eagles, Bo Toolings, a 6-footer out of the Netherlands.
It's about to be another Josie Reinhardt three right here. Watch this.
You can feel it?
Yeah.
Massip over to Reinhardt, near side on the wing. Beautiful feed to Sticker, shot block, and a foul call stops the clock with 5:32 to go. Josie checking with Coach Burson as Sticker goes to the line.
Definitely fouled there. Kind of got away with it because Kaylee wasn't able to gather herself and play off two. She had to catch it and play off a one and never really elevate it off the floor. So probably would not have been too upset had there not been a whistle on that play.
1 out of 2 for Kaylee, and it's 6-4. North Georgia the lead. Reinhardt the ball. 5:22 to go here in the first. Aggressive defense by North Georgia. Perimeter shot will go for Toolings, and we're tied at 6.
Yeah, we went our 1-3-1 right there after the made free throw, and bottom person, who on that play was Caroline Martin, had a lot of ground to cover, corner to corner. 1-3-1, you really want to be intentional about making sure that the passes have air underneath them to buy your bottom guy time, bottom player time, and right there they didn't.
4:58 to go in the first. We're tied at 6. Time out on the floor. We'll take it. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Chick-fil-A of Dahlonega is the presenting sponsor of the Nighthawk of the Week program. From supporting local charities to hosting school spirit nights, Chick-fil-A restaurants are committed to giving back in ways that are most meaningful to their customers. If you're looking for great food nearby, it is Chick-fil-A's pleasure to serve you. United Logistics is a veteran-owned and relationship-driven company with a goal of being an integral part of the community, providing safe transportation and shipping solutions, and being recognized as one of the leading providers of transportation nationwide. Visit unitedlogistics.net for more information. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
All knotted. There you see high above the court. Nighthawks coming back out. 4:58 left here in the first. And on the court now for the Eagles, number 5, Amanda Nelson, a freshman from Jasper and Pickens County High. Lady Dragon. There you go. Talk about a tradition there. Woodruff gets it away to Kramer. A three-pointer, no good, but another offensive board. This by Maria Sanchez-Ponce. Ponce, the leading rebounder, just a freshman, averaging 10 points a game out of Conil de la Frontera, Spain. Well done.
Did you practice that?
I did.
Okay. I did not, because I'm not going to try it.
Shot in the lane, no good. Now, I will say this. I did not practice as much on Hertogenbosch, the Netherlands, as I did on Conil de la Frontera, Spain.
With the early apostrophe S.
With the reverse plural. 6-all. There's a three from Reinhardt, and just, you call both of them tonight.
Yeah, she's going to, especially when she lifts against the zone like that and just changes her position, because zone defenders have to turn their head, and when they see her one spot, ball gets reversed away from her, and then she changes her spot, it's normally going to be a catch-and-shoot three.
Ponce with a left hand. And it's 9-8. And I think your observation from earlier in the broadcast that this is a good Reinhardt team. Three-pointer for Caroline Martin and the foul. That observation is right on the money.
No doubt. They can play. They're well-rounded. They've got some bigs that can rebound. They've got some guards that can handle it, guards that can shoot it. They've got athleticism in the middle of the lineup.
Back on the floor for Reinhardt, Ivana Preston, number 2.
How do we get the ball? How's that not a shooting foul?
I don't understand how you can credit the three and not add the...
That's the act of shooting.
Yeah.
The explanation was that she came down and then was fouled.
I don't necessarily buy that. But
we're going to...
Yeah, we'll get the ball and lob over the top just too much. And out of bounds. Dacia could not corral it. 12-8 your score. That's the largest lead of the night for North Georgia. Drive by Ponce around the horn, and
what was the turnover?
I missed it.
Either out of bounds or a travel.
And I did not see the travel indication. Go to the tape. Martin on the wing, lobs it over to Reinhardt. The feed, Cannon inside for 2.
That's good zone offense there. 3 around 2, and then we overload one side, forcing the corner person to make a decision, and then we can seal the middle.
This is the 5th game of the year that Daisha Cannon has been on the floor. Nice positioning inside to receive that pass. 2:22 to go here in the first. A 6-point lead. Shot clock winding down. And a travel will turn it over. Substitution for Reinhardt, number 11, Woodruff back in. As is Summer Kramer. Fahey to Martin. Carly takes it in the corner now. Top of the key to Massip. Reinhardt.
Comes the overload again.
Skip pass. Fahey. Oh, dangerous pass to Kayla. Massip at the foul line. Reinhardt, 3 up. Would not go. Good rebound by Kayla and the follow.
Love when Kayla just commits to offensive rebounding. That's where she's such a value add for us because she's relentless and just uses her length to give us extra possessions.
Relentless, tenacious, the qualities you have to have inside if you want to get those rebounds.
Got to understand that you're going to fail more than you succeed if you commit to being an offensive rebounder.
Reach-in foul is going to go against Josie. Stops the clock with 1:24, and that will allow Livy Blackstock to check in. Replacing Reinhardt. Gibson gets rid of it to Kraft. Right back it goes. Shot clock at 11. 1:11 to go in the quarter. Nice knockaway there by Caroline, and the Nighthawks get possession.
That's something that you haven't seen a lot of us. We've been susceptible to kind of straight line drives and just dribble penetration and not necessarily working really hard laterally. And right there, Caroline said, I'm going to win the one-on-one.
Right. And did.
You're not getting around me.
And the beauty is not only stopped it, but you took possession.
And forced her just to dribble out of bounds.
Ball over the head of Massip. Reinhardt with it, trailing 16-8. Long 3 by Gibson, no good. Rebound Martin. Caroline in a hurry. Now to the right side, hands to Fahey. Skip pass over to Blackstock. Livy goes baseline. Open is Caroline. Zips it to Fahey. 3 on the way. Would not go. Love the ball movement that
under
time.
The basket reversal, the corner catch. Always when you throw it up the floor like that, that shot is always open. And that's exactly what you want from Carly there, that confidence to shoot it.
Corner 3 is off the side of the backboard. Nighthawks have it. 1 second. Long heave is knocked away by Gibson. And we are 1/4 of the way through. It's 16-8 North Georgia as they take on Reinhardt. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Amicalola Propane is locally owned and operated and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amicalola Propane is dedicated to making customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help with both residential and commercial propane needs. Walden & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
Reinhardt scored the first basket of the ball game, but since then, North Georgia able to work out to an 8-point advantage, and that's where we stand to start the second quarter. The game was tied at 6 apiece. But other than that, North Georgia on top against a very solid Eagle squad.
Yeah, this is more than just a late holiday break exhibition.
Yeah.
This is this will get you ready to play Peach Belt Conference action.
And that's
sure.
what you want, especially given the fact that first trip in the new year is a road swing to Americus.
Part of Cotton Country.
Yes, indeed. Heard they got some good barbecue down there. Jump ball called. Some of the Nighthawk faithful thinking that maybe Sticker made her way to the floor with a little help. Opening seconds of the second quarter.
I think there's good barbecue everywhere in the country. You just gotta know
I
where to
would
find
agree.
it.
I would agree. Oh, a nice steal by Blackstock. Livy's going to take it 1-on-2 and lays it in.
Good job by jumping passing lanes. That's something that I think that we can help our on-ball defense with. It's just extending teams by extending our pressure by getting in passing lanes right there. After the made, though, we kind of got lost in personnel and gave up the pitch-ahead layup.
18-10 your score. Martin for three would not go. Rebound to Reinhardt. Cynthia Engler, sophomore from Dallas, Georgia, collected that one. That shot from Engler is a little bit shy and out of bounds. To your point about good barbecue everywhere, I would concur. You have to look some places a little bit more than others.
And sometimes the best barbecue joints aren't the most aesthetically appealing.
Here. Earnhardt to mass up in the lane. One dribble, left-handed shot wouldn't go. Rebound Sticker, flat-footed, put it in.
She hasn't left the floor on either of her offensive rebounds or post touches there.
That's a sign of confidence in knowing exactly, and a steal by Martin. Caroline fouled. And taking her time getting back to her feet. But does so. Daisha Cannon checking in for Massup. Sticker will trigger the play. 20-10 your score, 8:18 to go until the half. Blackstock around the screen. Martin skip pass, dangerous one to Earnhardt in the corner to Sticker. Shot clock now at 12. Look at that, Josie Earnhardt.
You can't play zone against her, or if you do, you got to find her. And we didn't really. That was a disjointed possession for us right there with a couple near turnovers, but she still finds a way to get open.
3 threes for Earnhardt at the other end. The basket for Kimberlyn Black, junior from Dallas, Georgia, and East Paulding High. Banked that one in high off the glass, and it's 23-12. Sonia Martinez, freshman from Cordoba, Spain, in the contest now for Reinhardt. So quite the European contingent on the Eagle roster. Ball tipped away, but Reinhardt maintains possession. A near steal by Sticker. Now she's got it. Oh, behind the back dribble. Kaylee Sticker. Reverse layup is good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How about the move to go behind the back to keep the ball in play?
I sort of think that might make a highlight reel for the season. And look at the touch on that.
He just hit him with the Statue of Liberty layup.
Wow. 15-point lead at 27-12.
We just got lost right there and some help the helper.
The answer coming from Martinez, 6'2", the freshman out of Spain. And it's 27-14. Those two plays by Sticker as she now tries to add a three and does. So a nice little 7-point surge by Kaylee Sticker.
Yeah, by herself.
30-14 is your score. And that becomes a full timeout. We will take it as well. 6:24 to go here in quarter number 2. It's North Georgia 30, Reinhardt 14. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity Building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
Well, if you liked it before, you'll like it again. Look at that steal and the layup from Kaylee Sticker, to be followed by the Statue of Liberty lay-in, and then a three from the top of the key for good measure.
Yeah, might as well just go ahead and make a trifecta on the highlight reel.
Nicely done by Kaylee to make it a 16-point advantage. Here it's 6:10 to go in the second. That one will go, a three-pointer for number 11, Ashley Woodruff. 45% on the season beyond the arc for the senior from Flowery Branch, transferred in from Lenore Rhine. Maya Lutz on the floor for the Nighthawks. Skip pass over to Reinhardt. Lutz drives, the feed to Cannon Dacia, her second basket of the night.
Did a good job of using her positioning there, but also finishing with her right hand away from her body, which, although she's not necessarily tall in stature, when you've got to kind of try to block over space, that's good post play there from the freshman who is or the sophomore now, who is actually learning her way.
Comes up with a tip away. Gets it to Lutz. Naya over to Sticker. Quick three. Would not fall. Just a little shy. Sticker with a dozen on the night. That shot from just about directly underneath for Woodruff. 32-19. Got another three for the collection.
Yeah.
4:34 to go here in the second. Gibson, lob over the top and a foul inside. Stops the clock with 4:21 to go in the second. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. (35-19) is your score. North Georgia leading Reinhardt. 4:14 to go until halftime. Eagles with the ball. Long three up and off the mark for Ashley Woodruff.
She's our leading scorer, right?
She is at 15 per game. Reinhardt looking for her fifth of the night. Would not go. quickly. Julia Kraft. Now Woodruff. Ball out of bounds. It will stay Reinhardt ball.
You can tell we're committed to really bothering the passing lane. It's like when you can kind of connect on the perimeter, it really stresses your defense, your help side defense, to cover a lot of space. And we're doing a good job of making them think twice about their
quite a drive in the basket for Julia Kraft. Sorry about the lead.
That was a committed drive for sure.
Hitting the floor was Earnhardt right in front of the Reinhardt bench. Gets to her feet. Fahey back in, Massett back in. Cannon and Blackstock will get a breather. (35-21). North Georgia with 3:27 to go in the second. Naya, top of the key, away to Fahey. Right back to Lutz. Oh, and she was thrown off, I think, by the jacket that Coach Wagner is wearing.
Yeah, you don't really normally wear dark on dark or dark at home. No.
Nice block. Oh, and another behind the back gem from Kaylee Sticker.
I love it when she's lax like that.
Yeah. Earnhardt zips it to Lutz. Corner. Goes baseline. Now over to Sticker. Shot clock at 13. Zips it to Earnhardt. High arcing three.
That's against man there, but Nia Lutz goes reversal on the baseline. Kaylee Sticker attacks the rim, or attacks with a hard skip pass, and just making Reinhardt help defenders go right, left, right. And that's just too much ground to cover.
Basket there for Woodruff makes it 38-23. Earnhardt is on the money this evening. Now with 5 3-pointers. Can it be 6? You bet. So at this point in the game, I've got to try to remember how many she had when she set the record. Was it 10?
Was that Montevallo earlier this year? We probably need to put that on watch.
I think it was 10.
Or 11.
Woodruff missing inside. Sticker the rebound. Nice feed to Fahey. 41-23. Oh, a beautiful feed to Massett in the basket. Largest lead of the night now at 20. Another takeaway. Fahey's going to have the snowbird. Wow. 45-23, a minute and 15 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And it's been an explosive second quarter for North Georgia. Takeaway. Nothing left but the left-handed rebound, or the left-handed layup that didn't go. I think Carly was a little too...
Like they didn't go back on defense, and she didn't know. She stayed in a rush.
Timeout with exactly a minute left in the second. 47-23 is your score to 30, and we'll keep it right here.
It was 10.
So not out of the realm of possibility. You can start
maybe thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
Imagine. Yeah, we'll see.
Don't know, quite honestly, how much time Josie will be on the floor by the fourth quarter.
You can see the last couple turnovers right there. Reinhardt just kind of gave it away really easy, but then didn't run back and challenge it.
That was interesting.
Yeah. I bet that's what Coach Wagner was talking about in the huddle.
Little reminder.
If it's tagged as an exhibition or not, there's a standard of how hard your team wants to play.
Right. Maria Sanchez-Ponce gets rid of it to Toolings, and around the horn it goes. It'll stay Reinhardt ball. 45 seconds left here till the half. Daisha Cannon hustles over and will check in. And Kayla Massip to the bench. Out front to Kiara Simpson, drives the left side of the lane. Takeaway, beautifully defended. Lutz up ahead to Fahey, zips it cross court into the hands of Martin.
Back to Josie's play there. I love when our guards are being attacked at the rim like that, to swipe when the ball is going up for the layup.
Beautiful feed to Cannon, and the left-handed lay-in makes it 49-23. Daisha, 3 baskets on the night, making the most of her opportunities. Shot up and in for Ponce, and that will do it for the first half of this ball game. 49-25, North Georgia on top. We will take a break and be back with more. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
When I reflect back to what the University of North Georgia brought to me, how it prepared me for my career, that leads me to give back.
Our donors have had an incredible impact on the University of North Georgia.
A friend of mine called and told me about the Eagle Fund, and having an opportunity to see the Corps of Cadets, it just brought things alive to me, and I felt like I needed to get involved.
One of my favorite things to do as a dean is working with donors, helping people find what they're passionate for and how that fits with what we're doing in the college. And I have found out that when you do that, it's really a win-win for everyone.
There aren't many institutions that can claim to have 150 years under their belt. The history is absolutely phenomenal. To look at all the different names we've had, to look at now 5 campuses, and yet each campus has their own traditions, their own climate, their own culture, and to be able to merge those together into one, which has done tremendous things for economic development for our entire region.
We are preparing that workforce. We know that many of them want to stay in the area, and we know that by providing talent for the area, we are making a difference.
Not only do we benefit from a healthcare standpoint, but our entire community benefits as the graduates that are coming from UNG are contributing to this very vibrant, growing region.
When you have a community that embraces the university and the university embraces the community, there's so much magic that happens. And we've got to instill to the local community that we're here for them and that we want them to be here for our students.
When donors get engaged, it really elevates the university. I think about the Cottrells. These are individuals who feel passionate about the things they give to.
I have witnessed over my many years our donors who get involved with our students directly impact them, from sage advice to direct financial support. The role of our donors has really been phenomenal, and it is critically important to our future.
The donors like the Cottrells and hundreds more have done so much to preserve the integrity, the quality, and the future of this great institution.
Congratulations on 150 years.
It's absolutely wonderful, and we should be very, very proud of our institution and what it stands for.
Our donors are that bedrock of excellence from which we build.
To me, the scholarships are enduring. They're going to be here from here on out.
As we look back on donors over our 150-year history, their impact will be felt for the next 150 years.
Greatness. Greatness is defined as striving to succeed. It is giving everything you have to achieve your goals. It's not defined by the numbers of games you lose, the numbers of shots you miss, but it's the risk in failing that will define your greatness. You earn it by showing up early, by pushing yourself every day, by working harder than everyone else. And when you've reached that point of giving up, you don't. Most people are good, others are great. Find your greatness.
Celebrating 150 years and having a sesquicentennial is not something that many institutions can claim. It's a time for us to reflect on our history, but to also project on what more can we do to help students make sure they're successful and they graduate.
We all know how important education is to one's life because it determines what kind of career you can have.
Scholarships make all the difference.
College has always been, something that we were worried about, but because of the scholarship, I'm able to play the sport I love and not worry about financials.
Scholarships to me have helped so much in my experience here.
It's definitely done wonders for me, set me up for success.
We recruit strong students, and it's our job to make them better prepared for their next step in their education and their careers.
When the water rises, all ships rise. That's what happens when more and more people can get higher education, then go on to succeed and become responsible citizens.
It relieves a lot of pressure.
It is a stress reliever for when you're taking difficult classes, and that's what really got me through this semester, I would say.
Scholarships have helped take the burden of paying for college and help me out with getting certifications for cyber. If you had to work your entire college career, I don't think you would have ever gotten the college experience I've gotten.
Scholarships are really critical. The importance of it is that you will provide opportunities for more people to go to college and to finish college because so many of these students do not have the wherewithal to go to college.
It would be very hard for me to get an education and play the sport I love without this scholarship.
If you don't have those scholarships, you see students not returning because they can't come up with $300. The stories can be heartbreaking.
If I didn't receive scholarships, my college experience would not be anything what it is today.
If I didn't have scholarships, I would have to pick up a full-time. And because of that, I wouldn't probably be able to experience the clubs or the organizations I've been a part of.
Thank you so very much to all of those who have supported the university, sometimes monetarily, but also with their service, with their dedication, with their advice. It's all greatly appreciated and very much needed.
If I could say anything to the donors, it would just be thank you. You've taken a huge weight off my shoulders, allowing me to get the full experience of college and put my passions first.
I'm very thankful for this scholarship. It's been a great experience and I've learned a lot of lessons also.
I have a good time here.
The memories that I've had, it's going to last me a lifetime. I cannot believe I'm leaving here. Not ready for it.
Absolutely love this place. I definitely would not be the man I am without it. I'm excited to come back as an alumni and hopefully one day be in the financial position to do the exact same thing these scholarship donors are doing.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
At the half, North Georgia and Reinhardt, 49-25 in favor of the Nighthawks. A big second quarter. North Georgia outscoring Reinhardt 33-17 in the second. And what a show it has been from beyond the arc. Josie Earnhardt tonight with 6 3-pointers.
Yep, 6 3-pointers, and be interesting to see how much Reinhardt kind of pays a little bit more attention to her defensively, or how much she plays in the second half. Quick glance at the box score. Looks like Josie herself and teammate Kaylee Sticker are outscoring the Eagles by themselves 32-25.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 girls that are really having a good go of it so far. But I tell you, the one thing that's really stood out to me, Craig, is our being intentional about pressuring just a little bit more than we traditionally have, not sitting on our heels defensively, doing a good job of jumping into passing lanes, creating turnovers, and at least pushing Reinhardt out. And what it's done is it's forced 15 turnovers from the Eagles, of which we've converted into 21 points. We've turned it over 7 times, and Reinhardt's not been able to convert those into points. So really, we hold a 21-point to nothing advantage in the turnover column. So I like what I see defensively from the Nighthawks so far, and that has fueled these transition runs for North Georgia.
It has been entertaining as well for those in attendance here tonight. Kaylee Sticker in particular, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, she plays an odd position for us. She's our second tallest player, if not our tallest player on our team. But she's got very high-end guard skills. And so just by nature, she normally gets matched up against the other team's 4 or 5 whenever they're playing man. And therefore, that's an advantageous matchup for us because of her skill set. But, yeah, she's done a good job getting some offensive rebounds, posting up in the post, some threes from the perimeter, but really just kind of has wowed the crowd with a couple behind-the-back passes, some behind-the-back dribbles, and some one-handed layups. So I'm just glad that a tall, skilled player like that is on our team.
Sticker has 14. Of course, Reinhardt's 18 to lead the way. I'm going to give a shout-out. You mentioned post play. I'm going to give a shout-out to Daisha Cannon. 6 points, 3 for 3. Phenomenal positioning down low in the paint, and has forced a couple of turnovers.
Yeah, and the roster only lists her as 5'8". But when she comes in, she plays the 5 for us, and that's because she does such a wonderful job of using her body and using the angles in the post. She, a lot like Kaylee, plays the quote-unquote big position for us, but has guard-like skills.
Right.
And so, therefore, especially when she and Kaylee get kind of going in the high-low and the interchanges, they can kind of face and dribble around defenders. They don't necessarily play over them. But then you've got Kayla Massop, who is our traditional wide big, and just alters and changes shots. So it's really a good mix. Daisha has waited her time, and playing time rewards players that stay invested in the system. Time will find you. And here over the last 5 or 6 games, the time has definitely found her.
No doubt about it. We are just about ready for the third quarter of this matchup. North Georgia, thus far, with an advantage in virtually all categories, although when you look at the battle on the boards, dead even. Can that be?
It can be, because we're shooting 62% from the floor, so we're only missing 37.5% of our shots. So we're not giving them offensive opportunities to even get defensive rebounds.
And it will be the aforementioned Kaylee Sticker right in front of our broadcast position, courtside here, the Convocation Center, to trigger the play. The whistle is blown, and we are underway here in the third quarter. Nighthawks have it to start this third stand-up. Martin with a shot that didn't hit, but Massop will follow.
Kayla set the side ball screen up there. Martin turned the corner to her left hand, a little out of control on the layup attempt, but Kayla ran all the way from in front of our coaching staff to gather the missed layup. That's a decision to play with a high motor, and that's why she's so effective for us at the 5.
Three-pointer will go and give the basket to Maria Sanchez-Ponce. 35% beyond the arc on the season. Has played in all 16 of their games prior to tonight. Started once Beautiful move by Martin. Draws quite a bit of contact and hit the ground hard. Pops right back up. She is such a tough
don't let
player.
the Barbie look fool you.
Nope.
She's tough. She's mean as a snake when it comes to competing. And that's late help coming off the tape for Reinhardt.
Yep.
And good players like Caroline are taught to attack them with your body. So if you're going to be late and not either attempt to block my shot or get in the charging line, then I'm going to go into your body.
Beautiful feed back to Caroline on the miss. And the resulting basket makes it 55-28. That becoming the largest lead of the night. Ball knocked away. Here come the Nighthawks. Fahey quickly down the middle of the floor. Martin on the corner. Massap. Reinhardt, could it be number 7? Would not go, but a rebound by Massap.
She's just outworking people when the ball goes up. That's like a three-point jump shot is like a pass to Kayla Massap. Like if you're going to miss it, I'm going to get it.
Massap has doubled her rebound total here in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. 57-28. Caroline in the corner. Now to Sticker. Kaylee zips it over to Josie out front. Fahey with 6-5. Drives, kicks. Martin 3 from the wing. Would not go. Massap another rebound. Down the lane. Sticker left that one just shy. Martin couldn't get it to go, and it becomes Reinhardt ball. Kaylee had just needed a little bit more on that floater in the lane.
Yeah, it's not a shot that you practice very often. That's a floater off the catch.
Right.
Most times floaters come off the
Dribble, right.
And right there she had to catch it and shoot it all in one motion off of one leg. That takes a lot of practice and a lot of skill. I'll tell you what is happening here with that. We talked about our bigs coming out of the break there or out of the halftime. Our bigs are just wearing theirs out on the glass.
Drive by Ponce, shot no good. She got her own rebound, put it up, wouldn't go. Wow. The freshman would not be denied from Conil de la Frontera, Spain. Wow.
Yeah, that was good effort.
Goodness.
On her part.
She was not going to leave that end of the floor without a basket. Took 3 tries, but she got it to go. (57-30). Woodruff, they have held her in check tonight. Over to Kramer, three-pointer is shy. Sticker, the loose ball. Fahey, long lead pass for Massap. Kicks it over to Reinhardt. Puts that one up, wouldn't go, and a foul called.
That's what Josie has forced teams to do, is basically just don't eliminate the closeout and just run at her.
Right.
Run at her and run past her. Turn her into a driver. And then she's such a heady player. Now we've got them playing 4-on-5, and she can shoot free throws all day long if you're going to leave her feet. So making those early threes for her really opens up a few more facets of her game, because she'll do this right here all day long.
And she has done that to perfection this season. 12 of 12 on the year now for Josie at the line. 20 points on the evening. Gets a well-deserved breather. 59-30. .6:25 to go here in the third. Loose ball. Fahey comes out of there with it. Zips it up ahead to Sticker. Kaylee will wait on everybody, and they'll set the offense. Massap out front. And Kaylee Sticker is putting together quite a night.
How about that? That is a 5-4 ball screen. So now you've put your two biggest defenders into ball screen defense. That is something you don't ever practice.
Right.
So now you've got your two posts having to figure out how to defend a post ball screening for a post.
Right.
Now, yeah, we're probably going to switch that moving forward, but if you soft switch it like they did or go under it, which I think they actually did, then Kaylee Sticker's going to shoot threes. So that is a very unique offensive concept right there. Big on big ball screen.
I liked the result. First foul shot there by Ponce was good. The second one, no good. 69% on the season from the line, and it's 62-31. Clock rolling, 5:35 to go in the third. Fahey into the paint. Now Martin with room to shoot. Three-pointer no good. Mass up another board. Sticker puts it up for three. In and out, no good. Massop fighting for it, and a jump is called. Would love to have seen that play be allowed to finish.
Second. Yeah, I think Kayla would have had it.
Yeah.
She is committed to offensive rebounding.
I just love, very few who play this game have that mindset.
And you know what's happened is, like, so she entered the year as our starting five, and that is by nature, by default, the fill-in replacement for Julianne Sutton.
Right.
So the expectations that follow that, and she was just trying to do a little bit of too much.
Right.
And now that she's had her role narrowed, doesn't matter if she's still starting, but because she's had her role narrowed,
right,
she's become really good at it.
Running basket by Gibson, and it's 62-33. Well, and I think part of that distillation of her role has come with the increased performance from her teammates.
Yeah. Well, the team is starting to figure each other out.
Right. That one wouldn't go. Gibson the rebound for Reinhardt. 4.5 minutes to go here in the third. Drive by Woodruff off balance, no good. And the whistle stops it with 4:27 to go. And that'll be an official timeout. It's the University of North Georgia 62, Reinhardt University 33. 4:27 to go here in the third. Back in a moment. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
I need to try it first.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you could buy your next vehicle without going to the dealership? Now you can with Beaver Direct. It's fast and really simple. Log into beavertoyotacoming.com, click on Beaver Direct, quietly shop from hundreds of vehicles, obtain a credit approval and trade appraisal in minutes.
And our thanks to our friends at Beaver Toyota, fine sponsors of the Nighthawk Sports Network. This New Year's Eve matchup.
Who you like in football tomorrow?
I would love to see the ultimate upset with the Horned Frogs doing in the Wolverines. I don't think that'll happen. Michigan has earned the right to be where they are and I think are deserving. I think you can probably punch their ticket for the national championship. And I am cautiously optimistic that the Bulldogs will take care of business. Ohio State is a scary good team. The loss to Michigan, I think, dampened their spirits a bit.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But it will be an entertaining afternoon and evening of football. Blackstock back in there for the Nighthawks. All alone in the corner is Martin. Three-pointer.
Got him with a misdirection overload there. That's another thing that Kaylee, being so tall, can do, is she can skip pass over the defense so quickly. Just don't think zone is the way to play us.
Woodruff drives and draws contact. Woodruff, the senior from Flowery Branch, a former Lenore Rhine Bear. Fahey gets a breather, and Macy Gregg. Great to see her out on the court. Lob comes to Gibson, guarded by Sticker. Look at Cannon knock it away, and Reinhardt maintains possession.
Yeah.
An illegal screen there on Toolings.
That's that old handoff treated as a ball screen. Can't hand off and keep going to the defender of the person that you're handing it to.
And Macy will give it to Caroline. Now Livy. Martin in the corner. Boy, I love the crisp passing tonight by the Nighthawks. Sticker, straightaway three. 20 points now on the night for Kaylee. And a 33-point lead for North Georgia. 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Gregg driving the lane, puts it up, would not fall, but Martin comes out of there with it, and they'll reset. Blackstock for three, wouldn't go. Livy had a wide open look, but it just would not fall. Toolings had it knocked away, but got it right back. Stolen by Gregg. Macy, it's a 3-on-2 down the lane again, and this one will not go either. Blackstock the rebound and fouled. Boy, Macy's had two spit and image opportunities.
Nobody
right
has stopped. Like, she's all from on top of the NG. She's always been thinking, okay, pull two and pass.
Right.
And nobody's stopped her either time.
And back to the floater that Sticker missed earlier. I mean, that's just an odd part of the game there for a player when you're expecting to have defensive pressure and none comes. Livy gets that one to go, and it's 69-35. .222 left here in the third. Nice feed to Woodruff down low and gets it to go high off the glass.
She plays hard, shifty there.
Yeah.
Guard that'll post up some.
Martin sees daylight. Floater left side, no good. And that'll be a foul on Martin. Checking in, Summer Kramer, giving Woodruff a breather for the Eagles. Inside 2 minutes we go here in the third quarter. Ava Hunter on the floor for North Georgia. And give that one to Julia Kraft.
That's two really tough twos by Kraft. One in the first half, driving and scoring over a big. And
junior from Canton, Macy Gregg fakes the three. Now the lob to Hunter. Shot up and good. .71-39. That was a tough pass. That was really a difficult
floater pass.
Yeah.
Good use of the body by Hunter there to get a home deuce.
Gibson on the wing.
Good to see her score.
Ponce, that one no good. Rebound Cannon. Up ahead, off of Blackstock and out of bounds. Stops it with 50.2. Lutz in. Martin getting a well-deserved breather. That might be the last we see of Caroline tonight.
Probably.
Daisha Cannon getting a breather as well, and that brings Lacey McCoy onto the floor for the first time tonight. Gibson drives on Hunter, has it knocked away by Lacey. Livy bringing it up. Lutz goes baseline. The feed intended for Hunter, knocked away.
Good help there on the last defensive play by Livy Blackstock.
Left-handed, my goodness. Julia Kraft.
She's crafty.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
3 tough chances, and she's made them all. 71-41. Winding down the final 5 seconds of the third quarter. The feed to Hunter. They're going to call a 3-second violation just before Ava could get the shot away.
Ava had done a good job of pinning her defender under the rim. Just took a little bit too much time to.
The last second heave goes off the backboard, off the rim, but no good. It's a 30-point lead for North Georgia here as we wrap up the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with the fourth. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network. A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Amicalola Propane is locally owned and operated and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amicalola Propane is dedicated to making customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help with both residential and commercial propane needs. Walton & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waldenco.com. Alongside Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin, and the Nighthawk Sports Network team, there you see a close-up view of the gorgeous scoreboard here at the Convocation Center. I am constantly in awe each and every time that I walk into this facility at how much beauty there is.
I went to a couple small college basketball games over the break, and that's really all I could think about is how fortunate that we are.
Every time. Yeah. Every time you walk in, from the time you hit the door. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Isabel Davenport takes the pass, drives, kicks over to Macy Gregg, walking the tightrope. Tightly defended by Ponce, zips the pass to Davenport. Oh. The beautiful feed to Hunter.
That's a great pass by Belle Davenport there. Kind of volleyball set it to her.
73-41. Ball movement tonight has been really fantastic. A straightaway three for the freshman Maria Sanchez-Ponce makes it 73-44. And one would expect that Ponce is a freshman who will see additional minutes as the season progresses. And what a luxury for a coach to have that kind of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah, Reinhardt, I know that we've shot it extremely well today and kind of thrown some new wrinkles that probably aren't on videotape, but I know the score's not indicative, but Reinhardt, good competitive NAIA club.
Yeah. steal by Lacey McCoy, going one-on-one with Kraft. The shot will go.
Oh.
How about that?
Again, getting into the passing lanes.
75-44, a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Ponce drives on Lutz, kicks it away to Kraft. Nothing doing there. And Summer Kramer will launch a three. No good. Beautiful box out by Hunter.
Oh, look at it, Bell. Go ahead.
Davenport for a three.
He passed the first one up, gave it back, and got even more open on the next catch.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Davenport for three. Timeout on the floor with 7:53 to go in the ball game. 78-44 is your score, and that becomes an official timeout. We'll take it. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Chick-fil-A of Dahlonega is the presenting sponsor of the Nighthawk of the Week program. From supporting local charities to hosting school spirit nights, Chick-fil-A restaurants are committed to giving back in ways that are most meaningful to their customers. If you're looking for great food nearby, it is Chick-fil-A's pleasure to serve you. United Logistics is a veteran-owned and relationship-driven company with a goal of being an integral part of the community, providing safe transportation and shipping solutions, and being recognized as one of the leading providers of transportation nationwide. Visit unitedlogistics.net for more information. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
Nighthawks in control here in the non-conference warm-up for getting back into Peachbelt action that starts with a very tough road trip to take on a very good Georgia Southwestern squad. Thoughts as you begin to think about that early conference season matchup?
I think that Georgia Southwestern is really good. They made the NCAA Regional last year, and that's probably injected a newfound confidence into their program. It's going to be interesting to see how over the course of an entire season, wow, she traveled, how the course of a conference season they do being the hunted.
Right.
And not the underdog role.
Yep. And that's a different mentality.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And when you're getting everybody's best punch. But they are really good, and I think that Nighthawk fans will need to remember that you're going to play good teams like that 2 or 3 times.
Right.
So a very important game on Wednesday. They'll also come here, probably also see him again in the PBC tournament.
Right.
So it's a marathon race. And I like the tradition. We have learned how to be the hunted.
Yeah.
And I like the tradition that we carry ourselves with. Another jump passing angle by Bell.
Nicely done.
We went down there last year.
Beautiful feed to Hunter, who scores.
Went down there last year and took an L. And so I'm pretty sure that that has not been forgotten.
Yep.
Nor the celebrations that went on after it.
Well, it's a tough place to play, the Thunderdome. And it's one of the longest road trips for outside of Flagler.
It's right in that mix of like 3.5.
Yeah. Hunter in traffic draws contact. But it would certainly be nice to come back with a win there and go 3-0 in Peach Belt play. Hunter missing that one.
It's also really early in the year to be thinking about regional implications, but
Right.
I think that it's potentially 2 teams that will be in the discussion in late February.
Right. certainly one that we will be watching. 81-46 here. 6 minutes and change left in the contest. Kraft demonstrably directing traffic. Bounce pass intended for Gibson, picked off by Lutz. Naya zips it cross court to Macy Gregg. Three-pointer would not go.
Missed that old dust shaker three.
Yes, yes.
Gets the dust off the speakers.
Woodruff into traffic, zips it to Gibson, who drives and scores. Yeah, that's the epitome of high-arcing three-pointer. Macy out front. Beautiful pass to Macy Gregg. Wraparound pass to her teammate Hunter, but could not convert. I thought Lacey was going to put up the shot.
I think probably should have.
Straightaway three by Woodruff is good. (81-51) inside 5 minutes to go here in Dahlonega. And a timeout called by Coach Burson with 4:50 to go. And that will become an official timeout, so we'll take it. It's Nighthawks by 30. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity Building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
Back here courtside, along with Lee Glenn, I'm Craig Corbin. The Nighthawk Sports Network team again doing yeoman's work, top to bottom, side to side.
On the holiday.
Indeed, and that is much appreciated.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because we have folks who depend on seeing and hearing each and every game on the Nighthawk Sports Network. And we appreciate all those who take part in the process of bringing that to the viewers. Nice feed to Daisha Cannon.
That is crazy good execution of zone offense right there.
83-51, 4:31 to go in the ball game. Kraft zips it over to Kramer. Woodruff backs in, double teamed, off balance, no good. The foul by Toolings off the mark. And here comes Nia Lutz. Fahey on the wing, zips it over to Davenport. All alone, Lutz for three. That one didn't have a whole lot of arc on it. Ball is free, and Fahey zips over to retrieve it. And just touched the sideline. I think if she had got it initially when she got to the ball.
Yeah, I couldn't see it happened right under the table in front of us. Yeah. She had enough space to grab it in the front corner.
Right.
Yeah.
So close. Toolings to the bench, back on the floor for Reinhardt, Amanda Nelson. Kramer to Nelson to Woodruff on the wing. Ponce was not expecting the pass, but collected it. Three-pointer, left side, no good. Cannon get another rebound. Great opportunity in a ball game that has unfolded as this one has for players who don't normally get the minutes to be out there a bit more. Beautiful feed inside, and a follow won't go for Lizzie. Fahey gets a breather.
The bench is officially emptied now.
Yep. In keeping with that last thought, nice foul shot there by Lizzie Campbell.
But to do it for 3 minutes, that
yeah. And that's a payoff for the time in practice.
Yeah, no doubt.
By each one of the young ladies on this squad.
What you don't want to do is ask those girls to go out there and chew clock.
Right.
And just
got to play. That was not the shot that Sonia Martinez perhaps wanted, resulting in a turnover. Davenport out front to Campbell, over to Cannon. Now Blackstock will drive, has that one blocked by Martinez.
Nice block by Martinez. Got a unique looking shot down here on the offensive end, but didn't let that kind of define her role. She sprinted back down and did a good job there of blocking. I believe that was Livy's
shot. Yep. Martinez, another freshman on that roster that will grow into additional minutes. 6'2". Shot clock at 3. Kramer from the elbow, no good. Loose ball, offensive rebound to Nelson, nothing doing, and Cannon clears it. All alone, Blackstock fakes, puts up the 17-footer, would not fall. Offensive rebound for Davenport, no good.
It's almost like the catch and shoot three is an easier shot than the show dry floater.
Right.
Because we just don't practice that so much.
Final 80 seconds of this one, 85-51. Ponce in traffic. No good. Well, I tell you, she is a talented ball player. Woodruff, no good. You just tell by the body control. Final minute. Davenport launches a three, and it is good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the transition three.
Yep.
I like a big getting a defensive rebound and initiating break and going deep into the paint.
Yeah.
It's just basically unguardable.
Feed inside for Martinez, who converts. And a turnover. We'll give it right back to Reinhardt, 88-53.
Like we forgot to inbound it.
It'll be Summer Kramer out of Watseka, Illinois, to trigger it in.
Out of where?
Watseka.
Where's she at now? Waleska.
Yeah, from Watseka to Waleska. Yeah. Now that is some alliteration. You just never know what you're going to come up with here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
No.
Final 35 seconds of this one. Kramer. Shot clock at 15. Kiara Simpson nearly had that one picked off from the elbow. Kramer no good. Woodruff a rebound, stolen by Collins. Kiera, the freshman from Peachtree City and McIntosh High. And it'll be Macy Gregg just to dribble out the clock at midcourt, and that will do it for this one tonight. The Nighthawks of North Georgia winning the 23rd installment of this series and improved to 20-3 overall and run their winning streak in the matchup to 15 straight. They go to 10-1 on the season and get to rest up for a trip to Americus and a resumption of Peach Belt Conference play against a very good Georgia Southwestern team.
Yep, back into PBC play.
Yep, and so a nice gesture here as both teams are gathering at midcourt to wrap this one up. Yeah, a lot of great effort on both sides of this one tonight, and glad that we could share it with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. A quick look at the scoring totals. 20 points for both Sticker and Reinhardt to lead the way. 10 points for Caroline Martin. Those are the only three in double figures. Any other numbers that jump off the page for you?
25 forced turnovers, assisted 25 of our 34 main baskets. So good place to be for the Nighthawks. That was a very good way to kind of get the holiday behind us, and now we're back into basketball mode and performed well with despite the break.
And a lot of hard work to be done now in the Peach Belt. It's been a pleasure to bring this one to our viewers. We hope that everyone has a safe and happy new year in the coming hours, and we look forward to the next broadcast here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. On behalf of Lee Glenn and everybody on the staff, I'm Craig Corbin again. Your final score, North Georgia knocking off Reinhardt in this one to improve to 10-1 on the season. That'll do it for us here from Dahlonega. Have a happy new year, everyone. We'll see you next time.